In 1955, the countries of India, Turkey, and Yugoslavia cut, processed, and sold 11 square miles of flowers, 17 million individual plants, to the United States. They went into storage untouched for the next 40 years. Why?
Is this not just like the thing that they have where they store one of every seed so that like when the apocalypse comes, they can like regrow the whole of the world?
They don't need 17 million individual plants to do that. There are seed banks, absolutely. There's one in Svalbard, there's one in the UK, there's quite a few all over. But this was 11 square miles of plants.
Of the same type of seed?
We'll move. It's maybe a little early to start drilling down to questions like that.
That's fine.
So wait, it's just plants. There's just a bunch of plants. Flowers. But there's no... We don't know if it's the same flower. They just did a lot of flowers. Was it... I wonder if it's cultivated specifically for the U.S. as the recipient, or if the U.S. was just like, don't mind if I do, and then just put it away.
I wonder if it's something to do with heroin, because poppy seeds are grown in those places. And so was it like a medical thing where they were like, we need opiates? Because I know... the USA were all about, they love their opiates over there.
Well,
unfortunately.
Hold on.
That was poorly phrased, but and so was it... Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to take a moment just to dissect the phrase, they love their opiates over there.
You know what I mean. I mean, there's an opioid crisis.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's another way of saying it.
Yeah, we can make jokes about this, but also at the same time, we probably shouldn't. That's you are actually way closer than you might think with that. It is one type of flower.
Maybe poppies.
Yes, Melissa, poppies. And the reason is what Taha said. Okay. It was for opium. Why?
So it is for opium. Why?
So if it wasn't going to be used by the U.S., was it like a harm reduction thing that they decided to do? Where they were just like, in these areas, this is an act of the U.S. being the U.S., if you know what I mean. They're like, we'll just buy this so that it's not in the market in those areas.
They were put into storage untouched. I'm not sure that counts as not being used.
Did they think, were they like, wait, what date was it? I'm so bad with dates.
This was 1955.
Were they like anticipating like another war, and they were like, let's stockpile on painkillers?
Yes.
But in 40 years. So they scheduled a war for 40 years down the line?
Did they keep it? Because this is Cold War times now, right?
Right.
So they were just like, in case something goes down, we have it in the back of our pocket.
Yeah. Between the three of you, you've worked this one out. It was a painkiller stockpile.
We did it right, guys.
They kept some morphine as well, but this was a painkiller stockpile in Fort Knox. Why, after 40 years, might they have not just kept them in storage?
The flowers went bad.
Yeah, so they converted them into actual morphine. So there is still, I think, a United States morphine stockpile in Fort Knox. Or at least if there isn't, no one's told our question writer about it.
Oh, very neat.
Yes, in 1955, the US bought an enormous amount of poppies in order to have a stockpile of opiates, just in case the Cold War got hot.